basically, the game of Minecraft. I'm gonna turn into a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm not gonna do things like, well, just straight up trains mods and, I'm gonna do more like just mod reviews or, mod reviews, maybe some playthroughs or just me trying to beat Minecraft, stuff like that. So, yeah. That's what I'm trying to beat. I'm at 600 subs as of an hour ago. An hour ago. Clock. So I'm gonna try to make my channel as big as possible. There will still be trains, obviously. There will be trains because they're gonna be trains, obviously. So we'll keep on doing that. But there will just be, just less of it, less often. I'm getting a new gaming PC, so I'll be able to run a lot more, so there's going to be a lot more game variations. So, yeah. Just have to see. So, stay tuned for that. Rocketry build type thing. Bunch of the mod, advanced rocketry, and a bunch of other ones. Server will, just because, like most things, the server has a hard time loading when it's already in. So I might do away with that as a server. I don't know. Maybe. Want to see a specific game, be sure to comment below what you want to see, because I can play anything soon enough. Might not happen next video or immediately after, just because I don't have that PC yet, but like, or what, not games, that's not what I meant, what type of Minecraft videos you want to see. It's like, I won't do speedruns, I don't like those. Just because of how easily you break them. I don't want to make it look like I fake it, like some YouTubers that won't. But if you want to see maybe a collab with anyone or something, or anyone like can't say Mr. Beast, obviously, just because it's Mr. Beast and how many subscribers he has on all of his accounts. But like, if you have like if your channel or something, you want to do a collab, definitely comment that. We can probably do that. If you just want to see me doing hardcore, trying to survive with X mod or whatever, and stuff like that, I'll do it. Hey. Not for the first time, but like me playing PvP or something, like the fourth time something. I'm not good at Minecraft PvP in most scenarios, especially on keyboard. I come from Xbox, so I'm used to controller. Controller is just how I like to play. I'm not used to just keyboarding all over the place. So I decided to get a computer, because why not? So, yeah, if you want to see some interesting gameplay choices or bad strategies, or just generally what not to do in certain scenarios, watch out for that. I might be doing some Minecraft Windows 10 edition on high or something. That is also on Java, in that case no Windows 10. I'll get onto that, but I'm pretty good at Death Run. Any Death Run I'm pretty good at. Block Hunt, pretty good at that. I'm just running around this time. Okay, so let's submit. Should be an oxygen vent in airlocks. Go ahead and shut it. No. Yes. I'm leaving it. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, if I seem under the weather, just seem like I don't have any energy this time, it is because I do have COVID-19 right now. I should be fine. Like anyone else my age. I just say should because there's always that 1% chance of something happening. But I'm not really worried about it. I'll keep making videos because one, it's Thanksgiving break, and two, I'm at home, but there is online school, which sucks. If you're not doing online school, I highly envy you because it's terrible. You can't understand what the teacher's saying. You might end up failing some of your classes because of it. Some of my friends are failing because you can't understand what the teacher's saying. Because Zoom keeps cutting out, or the school's Wi-Fi is made of potatoes. Stuff like that. So it's one of the most annoying things about online school. So yeah, I do kind of have a headache right now, but what happened here? Whoa, you should not be over here. This is a really cool animation, I will say that right now. I really like how it spins up like that. Animations in this are pretty good. Like Galactic just has more planets and content and stuff like that, but this just has like better animations, multi-block structures like that. Things like that. That's just a beacon. I placed it down because I'm not sure how to fix this. But your rocket could land on the other side of the world, so you need to like just maybe get over here. Your rocket could land like over there, and you couldn't see that. Then there's a beacon because your heads-up display has a mushroom. So pretty cool. Your heads-up display has it marks beacon. Oh, that's the plan. It marks beacons, and so it's just like, oh, here's the beacon. Oh wait, here's the base I'm supposed to be at. Bam, I'm there. Without being spaced. There we go. Okay. but that's what I mean by the beacon. It's up there. So if I were to I thought get on my mount, look around for a minute, find the beacon, and let's say I'm not ready to follow, and attack it. So it's always going to be pointing to the beacon. I just have a bunch of upgrades, so I'll just kind of be Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, my jetpack's able to it. Earth, my God. You know what? I guess the power room looks like it might have to have 0 Gs. If I'm going to put a Draconic reactor in here. Or I could just be smart about it. Yeah, I could maybe not be less energy and just increase the radius. That would be like one giant circle, but this will just be the reactor. Okay, so 17. This one's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I guess that makes sense because this will be kind of like a dangerous place. That's the long side. I mean, I guess Draconic reactors aren't safe. If you don't know what a Draconic reactor, Draconic, I don't know how to say it. I just say Draconic. But if you don't know what a Draconic reactor is, well, I'll show you. It's a fusion reactor, more or less. Pretty cool reactor, honestly. Alright, where was the center? Found it. Here's the center, so all the stuff we don't need. Oh, this pickaxe does 105 attack damage. So after there it goes, it's fully charged now. Just that's 105 damage, and its attack radius is massive, so it's pretty OP. Okay, well, step 1 was actually to make a nuclear reactor. Actually, yeah. know how to make a Draconic reactor because this will teach you, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add the stabilizers. All 4 stabilizers needed for this to not explode. Alright, we need the flux gauge. These stabilizers are the producing output, so all you have to do is put these flux gates here, which can take in the output and then turn it into a better output. I don't know, they're necessary, trust me. Oh, no, it's because, no, you can control how much you actually pull out of the reactor with the flux gates, so then you can pull just as much as you need, or maybe a little more. It's just so you don't pull out just too much from your reactor. Okay, I'm gonna make a small little addition over here. We're gonna add a little thing I like to call a nuclear reactor. Side. No. That's symmetrical. Yep. Oh. Yeah, that's actually yes, yeah. Alright. I'll make this look nice when I'm done making sure it's functional. Or at the same time, more or less. Basically, we're going to make a turbine out of the reactor, and for all creative purposes, the turbine will run off of creative mode. Because it's pretty difficult to get enough steam. You need a really big reactor to get enough steam for the turbine, and I'm not going to do that right now, at least. Nine meters long, 5 meters wide, and of course 5 meters tall. Nope. There we go, that's it. Yeah, you can just do this as a tutorial. This is basically how to not fail when you're making a Draconic reactor, because if the containment field for the reactor goes to 0, the reactor will explode. The explosion cannot be cancelled. So if you don't want to destroy your world, I'd recommend watching what I do, or just if you're not comfortable with just doing this, because it's there's a chance you will mess this up. All you have to do is put this creative RF power source from the Draconic evolution mod. It's called creative RF power source. All you have to do is put it right under the energy injector. Then you'll have infinite creative power. But yeah, so I'm just going to do this though, because then you have there's a better startup animation. it's not actually done yet. You obviously need the way to generate steam, which has to come in this way. Because this is where the bearing is, right there. So steam pushes it that way. I don't know what those are, but they're there. They have to be there. If they're not there, well, it's a problem. You have to have the computer. And redstone flux power tap, because this needs redstone flux to operate. Also need that. So we need to output redstone flux power here. If I'm grabbing something, it's necessary for this. Try to grab it with me. This is from thermal evolution, thermodynamics. It says I have quite a lot to do, so it says it too. It says that there. Out. Bang, bang, pow. Oops, I failed already. There we go. Cosmetics are important in any scenario. Not one good thing. Reactor computer. No turbine. I always fail when speaking. And that's the wrong direction. Going to do is make this self-sustained. I'm going to keep this. This is basically the turbine here is like the starter to say. So how it works is this can be self-sustained. All you have to do is take the outputs of these and pipe them back into that, and it will sustain itself. Basically, you can make this self-sustained to the point where when it's on, you can power down the turbine. It will just sustain itself. This is, yeah, you just kind of bounce off from that. So I'm not sure for the effects of it in survival, but in theory, you just bounce off of it. It's like a trampoline. But anyway, all you have to do for this is just get the reactor to start making energy, then flush it into the energy injector, then it will start powering on. You activate it, then it will be self-sustained, and then you can just keep the energy will just become a giant circle. You can shut this off at that point in time. So yeah, I'll do all that too, so you'll see. basically, yeah, I'll divide that by, I'll divide the 100,000 by 4 when I split it along these 4. But yeah, we can power the turbine on now. Disengage cells. Oops. And we do need fuel for this though, the Draconic reactor. Here's the fuel for it. No, it's not here. Not there yet. There it is. Awaken the Draconic block. Draconic block. So basically put this in the Draconic reactor. Like so. You only need 7, 8. And once you put the fuel in, you'll notice it increases its size. You can access the Draconic reactor from any of these stabilizers or the energy injector like so. Notice how the status does say it's offline. I don't know why I'm looking at it like that. Oops. Okay, there we go. So you got, I don't know what these are, I don't know what that is, but I just know how to keep it up, turn it on and keep it sustained so it doesn't blow up your whole plane. So, this is just the core temperature. You got the containment field. If this is 0 and the reactor is turned on, you better get out of here fast. The explosion radius is so big, it's so deadly. Fire is everywhere, lava is everywhere, this weird liquid that lights things on fire is everywhere. If it's above 1, you should be fine. Energy saturation, that's just how much energy is surrounding the core. Fuel conversion is just how fast the fuel is being converted, I think. Don't quote me on that. Alright, we haven't started making any energy, so, but again, it's a high speed. Keep that over only, and then we can engage the cells. And as you can see, the energy buffer is going up, meaning we have enough energy going through these pipes so that we can safely turn on the reactor. So you hit charge, no, not turn on, you charge the reactor, then you activate it. And if you listen, it has some pretty cool sound effects. We actually are making a lot of energy right now. This is powering on, this is charging up really fast. All the energy is gone. The energy is going right from this, not even being stored, it's just going into this right here. The energy is being reused here, cycling back through. Energy is coming from here. Containment field strength is going up rather quickly. That is always a good sign. Core temperature is going to stay the same right now. Energy saturation doesn't matter much right now. I might pop into another world. Actually, after I get this all set up, I'll pop into another world to show you guys what would happen if one of these were to either be, if one of the stabilizers were to either be broken or fail. I don't actually know if they can like fail or not, but if let's say they just in creative, you're doing some stuff, like you build something like that on top of it, and then you clicked, but then you double clicked and you broke it. Oh, no. And it's activated, like it's full, it's on. Oh, I'm sorry, but you don't have that. You have a giant crater now. There's actually nothing to do to stop it. Once it's explosion. So as you can see, it has some pretty cool sound effects. Kind of it's like a text right here. It's pretty cool. This is the stabilizer part, obviously, right here. As you can see, like, this kind of resembles the fuel type thing. So kind of this is just the energy being injected into it. The stabilizer or stabilizing it. If you put this setup on, let's say you put one of these as like 4 blocks away from the core. runs at 5 and it doesn't power on, don't go something, or you do something wrong and it doesn't power on, it will say just invalid setup, so just maybe watch a video or just try to watch this one and remember or something like that. It won't power on and explode because it's an invalid setup, fortunately, because I would have had 5 worlds lost if that were the case. But no, it won't explode. It just ends up. I don't know what will hurt you in survival or not. I don't really want to test right now. So, but right here, when it's ready to be activated, so not quite yet. I think the containment field has to be at least 50, and once it's ready to be activated, it will say activate. It says warming up right now. It will say online when you press the activate button. So for now, let's make this self-sustained real quick. generation rate is 0 because the reactor is warming up, not on. So it's not actually self-sustaining itself at all right now. It's not producing anything. I've just set it up so when I activate it, it's going to produce enough energy to sustain itself. The reactor is just dying over here. It's because I'm sucking out 100,000 RF tick from the reactor. So, actually able to keep its RPM going. If you see that right here, it's going up very, very slowly, but it's still going up, which is exactly what we want. If it started going down, this thing would lose power and it wouldn't be able to power on. It won't explode, it can't explode in this state, but if you don't have enough power, it won't power on either. But if it's fully active, the status says active, and you maybe lose power. I don't know if it will explode if you lose power or not. It might just shut down. But if you lose the stabilizer, you can lose the stabilizer in this state. But